Hi everyone, I'm Belle here. Welcome back to my videos. Before I start off with my video today, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet subscribed to, as it will really mean a lot to me. And remember to turn on your notification bell so that you can receive notification when I upload my videos every week. So today I have for you is a review on Natasha Denona's latest limited edition eyeshadow palette, Suko Loco palette. This palette is actually inspired by circles. As what she says, she wanted a colorful palette, as many people have been asking for. So she actually did it in a full pan palette of 15, consists of 15 shades in this palette. And the packaging colors are actually what you will get inside. So I'm going to show you all the shades inside now. I've actually already created a makeup tutorial with this palette, so some of the shades has actually been used. You can see that I really love this palette. I really love Natasha Denona's eyeshadow, especially when she does colors with like more colorful tones. I really love all this colorful makeup. Even though this is not so as I saw some reviews that this may not be an everyday palette, but I actually looked through all the shades inside and I feel that they can actually be used daily when you use it on its own, or rather you can actually mix one or two of the shades inside to create a daily look, as they are actually not so scary as it seems. I saw some reviews that it is actually they feel that the color inside is actually arranged in quite a messy manner, but I actually look at it carefully. Sorry. You can actually group it together. From Natasha Denona's story, she actually mentioned that it's by row. It can be used by rows, but I actually feel that it just, at one glance, right, you can take a look. All this are actually similar. Can you see? You see they are from the same, they seem to be same family. Green, a bit green and blue, like green mint color. And you see all this are the purple family, and you know purple and blue actually complements each other very well. So you can see this can be used together as well. These are the colors that I use for my makeup tutorial, which is this. I find that they actually complement each other very well. And if you do not want like a purple or a green look, you want a bit pinkish or a more cotton candy color, I'll call it, you can see this particular column can actually be used together, and you can add this minty sparkling metallic. Yeah, so I feel that it is not that difficult to use, but you just have to look at it more carefully. And this shade, they are also like similar tone, so you can actually mix these together to get one look as well. So they are actually not so complicated as it seems, I feel, but you just have to have some creativity and take a closer look at each of the tones. So now I will go on to actually swatch the color for you to see. Before that, I want to say that this, right, I actually created one look yesterday on my own. Not created, maybe I just wear it out, and I find that it actually kind of looks similar to Jeffree Star's Bloodlust effect. Maybe it's not the same color, but I feel like the frosty effect can actually be achieved using this. So yeah, if you love Jeffree Star's Bloodlust, I suppose you will love this as well. You see, they have this green, you see. Let me just show you. There is this called Veiled Serpent. This very dark is called, what do I call it, like army green. And these Acrobat, they actually look quite similar to me. Maybe just that this is the creamy edition, and Jeffree Star's is the complete matte edition. You can see they are actually very similar. And another one is, okay, this is like, I feel that the frost effect is similar to the snow cone and Aerialist. You can actually get frosty effect from Beauty Sleep and take the crown. Yeah, I feel that they actually can create similar effect look, even though they may not be the exact shade, but I feel that the inspiration that you can get is actually quite similar to Jeffree Star's. I find that if I compare with the palettes that I have, these two actually have quite similar feel. So if you love that, you'll definitely love Natasha Denona's latest eyeshadow palette. And let's see, because she actually released a Trio Chrome limited edition as well not too long ago. So let me just show you to see if you have got this, if you should also get this circle, because you may think that she actually came out with so many limited edition recently. You can see the color. I feel that if you have this, you also should get this. I'm not trying to ask you to burn your money, but it's just that I feel that some of the shades here can actually be matched with this here. Can you see? Yeah. You can, because this color are more vivid, whereas here is slightly lighter. So some of the purple that you see here, the light purple, a bit lavender or grayish color can actually be used with this darker purple here, a bit bluish one, the royal purple, and some of the greens here, because most of the shades here except the cotton candy, other than that all the other colors are very vivid and yeah, quite vibrant. So you may actually want a softer one to match with it. You can actually match it here, because you see they have very light green, then you can mix with some of the forest green here. So I feel that if you have this Trio Chrome, you will definitely love the circle as well, because you can actually use these palettes together if you do not want an overly vivid eyeshadow makeup look. Okay, maybe I will not swatch all the color one by one here, but I will just swatch some of my favorite shades in this palette, and later on I will just flash the overall swatch of all the shades. But meanwhile, what I'm doing here, I will just swatch for you what I love best in this palette. Actually, most of the colors I love, because you know I love colorful things, and I love very how do I call it, maybe not so much of a nude. I usually love metallic and shimmers and purple, blue, all these colors, and pink. I like more colorful things and more glittery things. So this palette is definitely for me. But if you are a person who loves earth tones, this may not be for you. But if you just want as a collection, or just want to try out other colors from Natasha Denona, I feel that this is quite worth, even though it's kind of pricey. But for the color story that you get is really unique, and I think you will love it. So okay, there are only two of the metallics which are very sparkling, which is this Snow Cone and Aerialist, which you can see here. I will not swatch these two because you can actually see it from my eyes here. This is the Snow Cone, which is the minty metallic sparkling shade, and the Aerialist is a bit lavender. This is the middle one, and my under eye one. Yeah, so these are the only two sparkling ones, and all the others are actually metallic colors, and this is the only creamy one. This forest green, I don't know whether I can call it forest green, Acrobat. This is the creamy shade, and all the others are real mattes, pure mattes. My favorite shade is actually this, of course the sparkling ones. Other than that, I kind of love this electric. This is also very nice. You can see this is the shade that I use at the front. Actually, it is even more intense than this you see, but I've actually softened it to complement the entire eye look. This is another one of my favorite shade in this entire palette, and I love Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy is here because it can actually lighten the entire look, and it gives a very clean, but yet it's not a pure white color. So I love Cotton Candy, as well as which one do I? Yeah, Joker. Joker is very nice as well because it's I think it will match my hair color. Yeah, this is not really like very hot pink, but it kind of have a bit of a darker tone of pink, so I quite like this. Let me swatch this for you to see. Can see. Yeah, it is very nice. This color is very nice. Joker. This is one of my favorite shade also. I will not swatch those that are already on my eyes because you can see clearly. Maybe next I will actually show you. And the other one which I find quite unique is actually this Canon. Canon is quite unique as well because I don't really see this tone of gold. They call it gold. I feel that it's a gold lah. Anyway, I don't really see it in many other eyeshadow palettes. This is very unique as well. This is the shade. You can see her formulas are very good. It's very nice metallic color here. This is another one that I love. Okay, I think usually when we apply eyeshadow we will be worried about the fallouts, right? I have to admit that this particular palette, there might be some fallout when you actually apply your eyeshadows, especially if you did not fix your makeup with powder. It will kind of get a bit dirty, so I will actually recommend you to do your concealing portion, especially the eye area, at the end of your eye makeup, so that you don't really have to clean it up afterwards. Other than that, I feel that it's quite okay. It is not really very dirty, but it just have a little bit of fallouts for some of this color, like this act here. Yeah, so you have to be a little bit careful when you actually apply it on. And the other one that I love is Fun to Mime. This, I like this color as well. Let me also swatch it out. It reminds me of this like crayon. Last time when we were very young, we will actually play with all this crayon. Yeah, you can see. This is the color. It's very nice as well and very unique. Yeah, so these are the ones on my eyes as well. These three shades are actually my favorite shades inside this circle palette. So now I'm going to show you all the shades on my hand. I've actually arranged the swatches in according to the tones which I feel that they can actually match each other, so that it's actually easier for you to see when you want to use this palette. You can see on my hand here, I've actually arranged them together because I feel that these colors actually sort of complements each other well, and you don't have to be like so confused as to which are the colors you can actually put together. Okay, the first one is, so I actually didn't swatch it according to rows or columns. I do it according to what I think that can actually match each other. But of course, you don't really have to follow exactly. You can also play it around, but I just want it easier for you to actually know how you can go about playing with this eyeshadow palette. So first I actually swatched this Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy, I feel that it actually can be matched with Joker, which is also a matte shade. And the next one is this Razzle Dazzle, which is a magenta color. You see, these three actually can be used together because they are sort of the pink family or purplish and a bit like hot pink, etc. So you can actually blend them together. The other one is this a bit, I don't know how do I call this type of color, but it's like the green family. The first one is the Fun to Mime. This actually can be used together with Snow Cone. Actually, Snow Cone can be used with any of the shades inside because it is just like a highlight color. So, but I just want to show you that they actually can be used together to create one look. The other one is this color. This is the matte shade, which is the Acrobat. This is the Acrobat. This is the matte one, the matte green, forest green. And the one beside it is actually flip. I'm sure you also know that they are like very similar to each other. It's just that one is metallic, the other one is matte. So they can be used together, these 4 colors. So these are the ones which I will actually group it together. And this tone, right, is called green, which is this tone. This particular color, actually, I put it on both hands. Because I feel that this is a bit greenish golden, and it can also be used together with these greens as a transition shade, or actually you can use it on your this crease area. So I actually put it on both hands, so you can see that all these colors can be used together. So I've gone to the other hand. Give me a while, I will just do the part that's longer to show you. When I was doing the swatch, I actually find that some of the colors turn a little bit chalky, so it might really be a little bit dirty when you play with it. I'm not sure whether it's because I used my fingers instead of brush. When I was doing my eye makeup using a brush, it was just a little bit, but when we use the hands, it's rather chalky. But it doesn't really affect the quality of the eyeshadow, of course. So now I'm going to show you this, the one that you can't see will be green. Let me just do it a bit longer here. Okay, there's a part of me that they are not like very uniform. Okay. The first one is this metallic shade called Act, which is the Royal Purple. This is the Royal Purple called Act, and it can actually be matched with the matte Royal Purple called Magic, and definitely can be used with Aerialist. Aerialist is same as Snow Cone. I feel that they are this sparkling metallic shade which actually can complement any of your eye makeup look, any eyeshadow tone shades that you used in this entire palette, because they will just soften or highlight the entire look, and it doesn't really have a high vivid pigmentation as all these other shades. So I feel like all these 2 colors can actually match with any eye makeup look. And you can see that these are the same family, as well as this electric, which is an electric blue, because blue and purple can actually be used together, so I actually place them together. So now once you look at this, you can actually tell that you have many shades which can be used together in this palette, and it is actually not as messy as you think, because she actually made it whereby you can actually take out each eyeshadow pan and actually rearrange it. So if you prefer it to do it this way, you can actually arrange it according to what I show you here. So next I will go on to this. This is the favorite shade which I've mentioned. This is one of my favorite shade called Canon. A bit orangey golden color. It is a very highly pigmented metallic shade. Okay, a bit orangey and gold, slightly on the darker tone of gold. And this is the other shade which I think definitely they are together. This is called Firework, which is a matte orange. And the next one is Spiral, also an orangey shade. So these 3 definitely can be used together. If you are not the one who likes colors with a bit of clash, you will actually try to do eyeshadow makeup look with colors of the same family. And the last one is green, which I've mentioned it here. This green definitely can be used together with this orangey color. You can see again, right? All this, when you put it together, they are actually really similar. Right, when you see it on my swatches, you can actually see that Natasha Denona actually creates the shades which can be used together, but maybe she feels that it is a colorful circles inspired palette, so she doesn't want to limit your imagination. That is why she actually didn't arrange the same tone shadows together. I thought that it is really okay if you are very you're sort of an expert in makeup, or you always play with eyeshadows and colors, but maybe if you're a novice to eyeshadows or this might be a bit complicated to you, but fear not, you can just refer to my swatches here. Yeah, and you can just rearrange the palette on your own. And to me, I feel that overall this entire palette is just Natasha Denona's usual quality, and she actually really puts in a lot of effort to think of new colors which she has never done before. So most of the palettes I actually really love it, but some of the palettes which I didn't get is maybe because, such as the bronze one, I don't really use bronze as I'm not really a bronze lover, so I didn't get that, but I know that many people actually like that a lot. But I kind of like Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes when it comes to all these like colorful shades, because I think she really makes great colorful palettes. So if you are a person who love colorful things and you like to play with eyeshadow and you like to do a lot of night looks or sparkling or unique looks, you will definitely love this. But if you like nude makeup, very sheer eyeshadow, perhaps you have to skip this. But if you are willing to try out a more unique palette, this will be for you. So that's all I have for you today, and remember to like my video if you like my video, and share with your friends, and do get your Natasha Denona's palette as soon as possible, as it is limited, even though we are not so sure whether it will become a permanent. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!